Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle of daily life? Do you often neglect your well-being in the midst of fulfilling responsibilities? If so, it's time to embrace the concept of self-care. This isn't about indulgence, but about recognizing your fundamental human needs. In the next few minutes, we'll dive deep into 7 self-care strategies that can transform your routine, from prioritizing sleep to learning to say no. Embark on this journey towards better self-care. It's time to prioritize your well-being. The first step to better self-care is prioritizing sleep. It's a crucial pillar of health, as fundamental as eating a balanced diet or getting regular exercise. Sleep is when your body rests, rejuvenates, and prepares for the challenges of the new day. It's the time when your brain processes information, consolidates memories, and rejuvenates its cognitive functions. The average adult needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, but it's not only about the quantity. The quality of your sleep also matters. Deep, uninterrupted sleep is vital for the body's restorative processes. Now, what happens when we skimp on sleep? Sleep deprivation can have severe consequences. It affects our mood, making us irritable and less patient. It hampers our cognitive functions, leading to decreased concentration, impaired memory, and reduced problem-solving skills. Physically, it weakens our immune system, making us more susceptible to illnesses. Chronic sleep deprivation can even lead to serious health conditions like heart disease, obesity, and diabetes. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is that by prioritizing sleep, we can reverse these effects. Start by setting a regular sleep schedule and sticking to it even on weekends. Create a comfortable sleep environment. Limit exposure to screens before bedtime. And remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. Remember, when you prioritize sleep, you prioritize your health and well-being. The second step in our self-care journey is regular exercise. It's not just about building muscle or losing weight. It's about cultivating a relationship with your body that fosters strength, resilience, and vitality. Regular exercise can be a powerful mood booster. When we move our bodies, our brains release endorphins, those feel-good hormones that help to combat stress and promote a sense of well-being. This isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. Even a brisk walk can do wonders for your mood. But the benefits of regular exercise extend beyond the emotional. It can also contribute to enhanced energy levels. You might think that working out would leave you feeling drained, but it's quite the opposite. Regular physical activity can actually help you feel more awake and alert throughout the day. And let's not forget the impact on our physical health. Regular exercise helps to maintain a healthy heart, strong bones, and can even boost our immune system. It's a proactive step towards a healthier, longer life. So how can you incorporate exercise into your daily routine? Start small. Maybe that's a 10-minute walk during lunch or a quick yoga session in the morning. The key is consistency. Find something you enjoy and make it a part of your daily life. A small investment of time in exercise can yield big returns for your health and happiness. It's a step towards self-care that your future self will thank you for. The third self-care tip is practicing mindful breathing. It's an ancient technique that's more relevant than ever in our fast-paced, always connected world. Mindful breathing is all about focusing on the rhythm of your breath to anchor your attention in the present moment. It's a way to tap into the body's natural relaxation response, helping to reduce stress and anxiety. Imagine this. You're sitting comfortably, eyes closed, and you take a slow, deep breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs. Hold it for a few seconds, then release it slowly, noticing the sensation of the air leaving your body. Repeat this process for a few minutes, focusing only on your breath, letting go of any other thoughts that may come to mind. See, it's simple, right? But the impact is profound. Regular practice can increase focus, promote a sense of calm, and even improve physical health. Mindful breathing is a simple, yet powerful tool for self-care. The fourth step on this journey is to unplug from technology. We're living in a digital age where screens are everywhere, in our pockets, on our wrists, in our cars, and even in our refrigerators. While this connectivity can be truly amazing, it can also be incredibly draining. Excessive screen time can have a significant impact on our mental and physical health. It can lead to eye strain, disrupt our sleep, increase our stress levels, and even contribute to feelings of isolation and loneliness. And let's not forget about the constant bombardment of information and notifications, which can make us feel like we're always on, even when we're supposed to be relaxing. So, how can we reduce our screen time? First, consider setting boundaries for when and where you use your devices. Perhaps you could make your bedroom a no-device zone, or set a rule to switch off all screens at least an hour before bed. Next, try to replace some of your screen time with offline activities. Read a book, go for a walk, cook a meal, or simply sit and enjoy a cup of tea. Better yet, spend time in nature. The natural world has a wonderful way of grounding us, helping us to feel more present and less consumed by the digital world. Unplugging from technology can help you reconnect with yourself. It gives you the space to breathe, to think, and to simply be. So take a step back, switch off, and allow yourself to truly unwind. The fifth self-care tip is practicing self-compassion. Now, what does self-compassion mean? It refers to being kind and understanding towards oneself, rather than being harshly critical or punishing. It's about recognizing that everyone has flaws, and nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes, and it's okay. Why is self-compassion important for self-care? You see, when we're hard on ourselves, it can lead to negative feelings of stress, anxiety, and even depression. But when we show compassion to ourselves, we create a safe space where we can grow, learn, and become better versions of ourselves. So how can you practice self-compassion in your daily life? First, acknowledge your feelings and emotions without judgment. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. Second, remind yourself that everyone has struggles and you're not alone in your journey. This is part of being human. Another way is to practice self-kindness. When you make a mistake, instead of berating yourself, try to speak to yourself as you would a good friend. Be forgiving and understanding. Remember, it's okay to be imperfect. Lastly, practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment. Recognize your feelings, but don't let them control you. It's about accepting ourselves, warts and all, and nurturing our well-being from within. In essence, self-compassion is about accepting ourselves as we are, with kindness and understanding. When you're kind to yourself, you're practicing self-care. The sixth step in our self-care journey is learning to say no to excessive commitments. It's a simple two-letter word, yet it can be one of the most difficult to utter. But here's the thing, it's vital. It's a tool for setting boundaries, and those boundaries are your personal protectors against stress and burnout. Imagine you're at work, and your boss asks if you can take on an extra project. You're already swamped. In the past, you might have said yes, but now you know better. You know that accepting would lead to long hours, less sleep, and more stress. So you say no. You explain that you're already working at full capacity and suggest revisiting the conversation when your workload lightens. Or consider a social scenario. A friend invites you to an event, but you're feeling drained and would prefer a quiet night in. Instead of going and feeling miserable, you can politely decline. You can say something like, "I appreciate the invite, but I need to recharge tonight. Can we reschedule for another time?" In both cases, saying no isn't a rejection of the person or the request. It's an affirmation of your needs and limits. It's a way of valuing your time and energy. So practice saying no. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it gets easier with time. And when you master it, you'll find that you have more time, less stress, and a greater sense of balance. Remember, it's okay to say no. Your time and energy are precious. And finally, we have reached the end of our journey. We've explored together 7 key self-care practices that can significantly improve our lives. Remember, prioritizing sleep isn't just about getting enough hours in, it's about quality rest that rejuvenates your body and mind. Regular exercise, whether it's a brisk walk or an intense workout, helps keep our bodies healthy and our minds sharp. Mindful breathing, a simple yet powerful tool, can help us stay grounded and focused. Unplugging from technology, even for a short while, can provide a much-needed break for our minds. Practicing self-compassion means treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. And finally, learning to say no is about respecting our time and energy and not overcommitting ourselves. Incorporate these practices into your daily routine for a healthier, happier you. In the journey of self-care, every step you take counts. Start today and make your well-being a priority.